Welcome to Kate's Kick-Ass Kitchen. Tonight we're making Asian steak bites and rice. Who's hungry? All right, so I got about maybe 2.5 pounds of stew meat right here. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make the Asian marinade. So you're gonna need a 1/2 cup of soy sauce. Good grief. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. A heaping tablespoon, shit ton of garlic in here as well. You're also going to put in a teaspoon of ginger, and that's about what I've got left in this little bottle. We're also going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. We're just going to stir this together. We're going to just pour it over our steak bites, stir them up, and we're gonna let them sit here and marinate at room temperature for about, I don't know, 30-45 minutes. For the Asian rice, we're gonna cook it right here in the rice cooker. All right, so you're gonna put in 2 cups of rinsed jasmine rice. I know, I'm a rebel. I don't always rinse my rice, but I get yelled at every time I don't. We're also going to do 2.5 cups of chicken stock right inside the rice cooker. We're also going to stick in a tablespoon of soy sauce, also right in the rice cooker. We're just going to turn this on, set it to white rice, and hit start. You want one of these babies? It's up in my Schmamazon storefront. I'm telling you, those that have issues with like rice or rice recipes and whatnot, I do everything. I do it right here inside my rice cooker. I change flavors, spices, beef broth or bouillon or even tomato bouillon. I mean, you can cook your whole rice dish right here in the rice cooker. All right, so our steak has been marinating for, I don't know, it's been about an hour now. I got to doing something else. So now we're going to start frying them up. We're going to put about a tablespoon of sesame oil in the bottom of the pan here. While we're waiting for that to heat up, I'm going to make a little drinky drink. Okay, so we're just going to add some of the steak bites and start to fry. You're going to have to do these in batches so that you don't overcrowd the pan. You're going to cook these for about 2 minutes on each side. Okay, so we got our steak bites done. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take the rest of the marinade and we're going to dump it into the pan. Leave all the yummy bits in there and just add the remaining of the marinade in there. And then I made a cornstarch slurry, about a tablespoon of cornstarch to a little bit of water, and we're just gonna let this thicken up a little bit. If your marinade ends up being too thick, you can just thin it out with a little bit of soy sauce or water, or what I even used was some more chicken stock. We're gonna add our steak bites back to the pan, as well as all the juices. We're gonna stir that up. And because I'm feeling froggy, we're going to put in some green beans. I would have preferred to have fresh green beans, but I don't have any, so I'm just using these French cut green beans from the can. So I also drained them and I rinsed them with water because tin can is gross, okay? I'm going to throw some in there. I don't know, maybe like half the can. I lied, I threw them all. And then we're going to top this with sesame seed. And then we're just going to cut off some green onions. Here is what the steak bites look like. Yeah! So here's the rice, and I'm just going to fluff it up a little bit. Add about a teaspoon of sesame oil. I don't have fresh cilantro, so I'm just going to use the dried cilantro. We're just going to sprinkle some of that in there. Let's plate up. Here she is. I think these green beans were a great addition. Damn, that's good. Absolutely delicious. Perfect pair. Damn, that's good. If you ain't following me, you need to be. Hit that plus sign for more. We'll see y'all later. Have a good night.